Hello, it's Monika from Crafting with Quilling Lady, and I hope you have absolutely amazing day. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create the quickest and the most colorful Easter card. If you like it, let's have a look how to create it. For my project, I'm going to use colorful Easter collection that has 16 Digi A4 papers. If you'd like to get this collection, I left the links in the description down below. This collection also has some elements to fussy cut that I'm going to show you in a moment. So as you can see, it is all about color and being cheerful. So I couldn't resist and I really wanted to play with some very beautiful colors. And I also wanted to tell you that on Saturday at 2 p.m. I'm going to have my very first live on Facebook and I'm going to create a stepper cut. If you'd like to join me, I left the link to Fancy Fold Craft Challenge group because that's where the Facebook Live is going to be. It would be absolutely amazing if you join me because I'm going to have something very special for you. If you want to craft along, we're going to create a stepper card. For my project, I decided to use those two design papers. I really like the color combo, so I couldn't resist. From my stash, I'm going to use Tattered Lace cutting dies and I'm going to start with the biggest one. In the end, I'm going to use three of them. With the biggest cutting die, I'm going to die cut it twice from white 300 GSM card for the front and the back of the card. So you can use any cutting dies you've got in your stash. Any nesting dies can be even a beautiful heart, even a star or circle. However, if you don't have these, you can also use a circle cutter or you can create a rectangular or square Easter card because they are always absolutely amazing and this one is super quick to make. So as you can see, when I've got those two panels ready, now it will be time to attach them together. And to do it, I'm going to use my liquid glue. And then I'm going to attach it on the white 300 GSM card. So if you like my colorful Easter collection, I left the links to it for Buy Me a Coffee website so you can check it out. And please join me on Saturday at 2 p.m. UK time on Facebook. Don't forget to join us on Fancy Fold Craft Challenge Facebook group. All the links are in the description down below. I would be the happiest person in the world if you can join us and create a super cool stepper card with me. And I'm going to have something absolutely special for you, so don't miss it. Just join us and create some fancy folds with me. Now I created a top flap for the back panel. Now it is time to fold it, burnish it, and use my liquid glue to attach the front and the back of the card. So as I told you, you can use any nesting dies from your stash, and this collection will make it's super easy to create it because sometimes you can create a fancy fold, but sometimes you can use any nesting dies from your stash to create the quickest cuts. And I'm pretty sure the recipients will absolutely love it. The most colorful Easter card. So when this is ready, I like to burnish it inside, and when this is ready, the card is going to stand proudly on a flat surface. Now it will be time to decorate it. From my colorful Easter collection, I fussy cut all of those elements. And when I had a look at them, I decided to create my own Easter basket. So to do it, I'm going to use the biggest one from my collection. I fussy cut it, but to make it 3D, I'm going to use a cutting mat and a craft knife, and I'm going to create that element here. It is super easy. However, whenever you use a craft knife, just be careful because you don't want to cut your fingers, right? But when this is ready, it will be so much easier to create that 3D look because we're going to put the eggs inside of our basket, which I think is really, really cool. Do you decorate your Easter baskets every year? If you do, how do you do it? Please let me know in the comments down below. It is time to embellish our beautiful Easter basket first, and I do encourage you to do a dry run first, so you know if all the elements are going to be exactly where you want them. To make sure that they are everywhere I want, I'm going to use my liquid glue because it will give me the time to maneuver all the elements. So when this is ready, then it will be time to apply it on our front of the card. But I'm not going to put the glue where I created the cut line because later on I'm going to put some eggs there. So I need to leave that space. Trust me, it will make sense in a moment. So when this is ready, as you can see, it doesn't really look completed. But wait for it. We're going to add the eggs. And if the cut line is stubborn, you can use your pokey tool. And that's what I had to do here. So you can always do it as well. To be honest, you can also add some double-sided foam adhesive for extra dimension. However, I really wanted to add dimension to the animals later on. So that's why I'm going to leave it flat for now. But in the end, it's also going to look 3D. So look how much difference do we have when we created that cut line with a craft knife. So if you don't have my collection, you probably have any other Easter collection. And I do encourage you to create your own Easter basket because this is so cool. Now it is time to add some dimension to the card, and I'm going to do a dry run first. I really want to make sure all the animals are exactly where I want them. So I decided to have a bunny on the left hand side, and it is time to add one layer of double-sided foam adhesive. So as you can see, you don't really need much to create this super cool card. And if you do have some colorful design papers, that will be just perfect. And I'm planning to have 10 day of Easter projects on my channel starting on the 1st of March. So if you're new to my channel, I really hope you will subscribe so you won't miss any of the projects. And if you like this collection, Colorful Easter, please let me know in the comments down below. And do you prefer the design papers with colorful backgrounds or the elements to fussy cut? I really wonder which one is your favorite. Sometimes when you add that double-sided foam adhesive, you have to make it smaller. So it is super simple. Just use your scissors. For that trick, I decided to add 2 layers. So in real life, it is so dimensional and I absolutely love it. I really wanted the lamp to be at the back, so I didn't add any dimension. And to be honest, it looks absolutely amazing on the card. Sometimes I wish you could see it on the video, but in real life, I'm just happy with the result, I have to say. How often do you use double-sided foam adhesive for your projects? If you do you have your favorite brand? As you can see, this card will be pretty big. So in the end, I will need to create my own envelope because this card is over 7 inches. But I don't mind at all. Here there is a sentiment, Happy Easter, and a leftover scrap from my first project using this collection. So I'm going to use it to back the sentiment. And if you'd like to get this sentiment, please join me on Facebook Live on Saturday at 2 p.m. All the information is in the description down below because I'm going to have something very special, as I said. And a part of it will be some Easter sentiments. So I'm pretty sure you will like it. So now it is time to add some dimension to the sentiment as well. And when I was looking at the finished card, I thought something is missing. And if you know me, I really needed to add a little bit of sparkle. And to do it, of course, I had some gems from my stash. And I decided to use very light green today because why not? The sparkle is gorgeous and I think it really adds the elegance to the whole project. So what do you think about the finished card? Do you like it? Please let me know in the comments down below. It stands proudly on a flat surface and there is plenty of space to write your message. And now I'm going to show you my very first fancy fold Easter egg cut using colorful Easter collection. So if you'd like to know how to create this super cool card with no cutting dies, I'm going to leave the link in a moment. So you can check it out if you haven't seen it. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting! Bye!